Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I was going to film a completely different video. However, there was some hysterical events that happened in the stock market. So in this video, we're going to make a special current events video and talk about Elon Musk. Yes, Elon Musk tweeted that he liked Etsy, and that sent Etsy's share price skyrocketing 10%. So I just joined Twitter, and it looks like I have to be on Twitter now when one man, the richest man in the world, tweeting can drive the stock price of a Fortune 500 company by 10%. So all he did in the middle of the night was tweet, "I kinda love Etsy, bought a hand-knit wool Marvin the Martian helm for my dog." And when you look at the stock graph, what happened is because he tweeted in the middle of the night, people before the stock market opened were buying up shares of Etsy. And for the price to go from 207 to 235, that's over $1 billion worth of basically money being injected into Etsy's stock price pre-market. And of course, as soon as the opening bell occurred by, let's see here, 9:45, it had already crashed back to where it was, and then it continued its sell-off or downward trend. So for all the people trying to discern or decipher Elon Musk's hidden messages, no, he was not saying you should buy Etsy. He probably just bought a cute hand-knit wool Marvin the Martian helm for his dog. But what I really want to talk to you today is about GameStop and their share price going crazy. This Slate article even says, what the hell is going on with GameStop's stock price? When you zoom out and you look at the big picture, for GameStop's share price, it peaked in 2008 at around $62. It then made it back up to $56 a share at the end of 2013. But GameStop is a dying industry in a dying industry. So their stores are primarily in malls, which is not a good place to be for any retailer. But with the new generation of consoles, you can download your games direct. You don't have to go to a physical store to buy cartridges, to buy CDs, to buy games. So GameStop doesn't really, they still sell games and a lot of secondhand or used games. But I think I think the majority of GameStop's sales now are collectibles, t-shirts and figurines. So they've been struggling since 2014. And yeah, what could cause their share price to go from $4 to $143, which is a $3,242% increase in 6 months? And to solve this mystery, you have to look no further than the subreddit Wall Street Bets. Apparently, a bunch of small dollar investors, and yeah, these small dollar investors can still have millions, but it's nothing compared to hedge funds or true Wall Street firms. But amateurs, people doing this for fun or in their free time, have basically ganged up to defeat. I don't know how to express what they're doing here, but they're manipulating the stock price to deliberately squeeze out short sellers. GameStop was a declining industry, and this was one of the most shorted stocks that you could purchase on the New York Stock Exchange. So let's go ahead and think about options contracts and what potential there is to make a profit off this. So a review of Options 101. If you're bullish on a stock, if you think the share price is going to go up, you can do three things. You can either just buy the stock outright, you can buy a call option, which gives you the right to buy the stock later if it goes up, or you can sell a put option, and that's when basically you don't want the contract to exercise, you just want to collect the premium because you think the share price is going to continue going up. However, if your assumption is that the stock will go down, you have once again 3 options. You can short sell the stock. The problem with short selling is that your losses are potentially unlimited. For people who short sold GameStop at $4, they are now down on their position over 3,000%. That is devastating. And that is what causes a short squeeze. When the stock price goes up so fast, either they panic and they buy back the shares to return them to their broker, or their broker forces them to do it. It becomes automatic. They don't have enough margin in their account to cover their theoretical losses. So they're forced to buy back in, and basically their entire account is crushed. Beyond that, your other two options are selling a call option, but this requires you to have 100 shares. That's a covered call. Some of these hedge funds have gotten in trouble because they were selling call options without actually having the 100 shares. So once again, to cover their contract, they're being forced to buy the stock. So short sellers being squeezed are being forced to buy because the stock price ran up so much. And people who were selling call contracts without actually owning GameStop shares are being forced to buy because their contracts might actually be exercised. The third way that you can profit off a stock going down, or if you think it's going to go down, is to buy a put option. And of those three scenarios, if you're looking to make money off this scenario, buying a put option might be your best choice. So if we look at the 5-day chart, there does appear to be some volatility. The share price made it up to $38. It then shot up to $119. It went down to $69. It then shot up to $147. We don't know where Wall Street Bets is going to take this stock. They joke that they want to make it go to $420. But if you're confident that by February or by March or sometime later this year, you think that the stock price is going to be lower than it is today, then buying a put contract is how you benefit from the share price of a company going down. And one of my followers on Instagram messaged me saying, Jake, hey, how do I benefit from this GameStop situation? It's way overvalued, it's going to crash. How do I buy a put contract? So I logged on Schwab and I started looking at the premium prices. The most you can lose when you buy a put contract is the premium you pay for that contract. So in this video, let's just go ahead and look at what the prices are for put contracts on GameStop next month. So here are the option chains for GameStop on Charles Schwab. We're going to go ahead and switch it to just look at the puts. And expiration dates, let's be conservative and do a 52-day contract. So if GameStop's price doesn't crash, doesn't go down within 52 days, we're in trouble. So let's select March 19th and see how much they're charging for this. And holy cow. So the current share price is $147. So the closest strike price that's out of the money is $145. And buyers are bidding $75.05. Sellers are asking. We're looking to buy. So the last agreed upon price was $76.25. That's per share. Multiply it by 100. The cost of this put contract is $7,625. Do you want to make a bet that in 52 days, the share price of GameStop will be below 145 by the additional cost of your premium? So how do you calculate this? So if the strike price is 145, we have to subtract the cost of the contract, $76.25. So in order to make money on this put contract, the GameStop's share price has to be below $68.75 by March 19th. That seems doable. That seems, $68, it was, so it has to get back down to this level before your put contract starts making any money. If it doesn't get below 145, you lose $7,625. You lose the entire cost of the premium contract. And if it goes down to like 100, then you start recouping the cost of your premium, but you're still negative. So I looked at these contracts and I looked at a couple expiration dates. I checked out February, I checked out April and June. They're all absurd. I don't know who is buying and selling these contracts. I understand why you would buy a put contract. You think the stock price is going to go down. But you got to be careful here. This is 100% stock price manipulation. The fundamentals of the company are not there. GameStop is a lost cause. It's Blockbuster's behind by 5 years. So who who is selling these put contracts? It's probably the people who drove up the stock price in the first place. So all the people buying put contracts, assuming, oh, this isn't going to last. Well, there are option traders out there with more money than I think Wall Street gives them credit for, who might, as a lark, keep this going another month or two. So I looked at these prices. It's too insane for me. I would never consider this. I don't recommend this, but it's entertaining. I mean, I am thoroughly entertained. This is highly enjoyable to watch. So yeah, worlds of options. Once you guys understand it, you can follow the news and then go look at the chains and then just have a good laugh, because this, to me, is absolutely hilarious. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up so the algorithm knows it's good. In addition, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I talk about stock market stuff. And if you have any questions or comments, I'll do my best to try and help you out down below. I love hearing from you guys, and until the next video, take care.